This is Here Comes the Blues, and I thought we'd look at the opening riff that rolls around on the chords that go with the verse. Like most blues things, it's a single riff played over the chord changes. And once you get your head around how the riff works, you can kind of play it over all the chords. That's just the nature of how that works. So we're in the key of A minor, which is probably one of the great keys to play in. We've got a lovely open A string to play with. We've got a lovely open E for our 5 chord. And we got some other chords thrown in. An F major 7E thing and a C. So some nice chords to play around with. The first thing to do is let's look at the riff. The riff is in thirds, so notes that are 3 tones apart. So they're easy. I'll leave it to you to figure out how to finger it, what's best for you, but how I finger it is I'm using my 3rd and 4th finger on the 5th fret of the G and the B string. And then I'm going to go down to the 4th fret and the 3rd fret of the same 2 strings. And then I'm going to go to the 2nd and 1st fret. So I'm just getting my fingering lined up there. I go 3rd and 4th finger at the 5th fret, and then 2nd and 1st finger at the 4th and 3rd fret, and then 2nd and 1st at the 2nd and 1st fret. And then open. All right, so it's this kind of rhythm. And then the chord. A little riff on the bass. Open E, 3rd fret E to the A. So it's chord. You can bend that G, that 3rd fret of the low E string, you can bend that a little bit. The next chord is E, E7. Whenever we're playing blues, we want to give it a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. So hammering on the 1st finger on the G string, and then the 4th finger coming to land on the flat 7, 3rd fret of the B string. So A minor, riff, riff again, E7, and the riff again. That's an F major 7. I like to use my thumb. I don't really like bar chords, so my thumb, these 3 fingers, open E just to give it a bit of color. And this 4th finger is woefully underutilized here, so I'm going to add it to the 3rd fret of the B string just to give us a little melodic motion. And then normal C. Riff again to our E7, and then the whole thing again. A minor, now this is fun. On the last time, that's a classic riff. That's a Roy Orbison riff if I've ever heard one. I play that before going back to the A minor. So I'll put it all together, and I just want to point out that I'm using the pick, the plectrum, but I'm also using the back of my fingers to get a bit of extra rhythm. It's just a percussive thing. And maybe you're not used to that. You could use the pick to do all of that. It's just something that I do to add a bit of a backbeat into what's going on. And I'll try to show you so you can see, and I'll take it slowly so you can hear it. So I'll run the whole thing through. It's a two-part sequence. It's got a slightly quicker change the second time through, but you'll see that from the chords and from the lyrics and the tablature, etc. Which, by the way, if you go down to the description, there's a link to it there. You can click on that and you can get PDFs for all that stuff. So here comes the blues one more time.